We will provide transportation from Mitchell. We want students to be here at Mitchell by 1:30 if they are riding the bus from here. If they're self-transporting, they just need to be at the arena by 2 p.m. So that's 1 hour before graduation starts. And the downside is if they do take the bus from here, and then there's no transportation provided after graduation. I think they found most people go with their families anyway after graduation. So that's the transportation for graduation. Then this is a list of who to contact. All these different events are being organized by different groups, and so Senior Field Day in Sunset, as I mentioned, is Stuco. If students have questions on their credits or graduation status, that's their school counselor. If it's about fees, fines, textbooks, that's our business office. So those are the places they'll go to get their students, the school counselor in the business office. And then Ms. Torres is helping to organize senior breakfast. Mr. Short is our athletic director, and he's the one in charge of graduation. And Ms. Montez here in the Future Center is doing awards night. And so that's a lot to remember. So if you're still unsure, you can start with the counseling office and Ms. Torres. So that is basically the end of kind of a rundown of all of our events. And I know it's quite a bit, but it's a big celebration at the same time. Yeah.
So students that are not getting or receiving awards for their award night are not permitted to go, or?
They are. We absolutely want them to come and support their fellow students, and so everyone's welcome to come. It's just we want to send special invitation to those that are getting an award.
Okay.
Other questions? Yes.
So do you know where they're coming down for graduation rehearsal?
Very good question. I will have to clarify that because it's not on the slide. Let me go back to...
And while you're looking, one event that I didn't hear you list is the, I forget what it's called, but the memory lane walk. So where they go to their elementary and walk the halls.
Yes.
So there's scheduled building by building, like this elementary does this. So how do the kids get that information?
When we get it, we will share it with students. I'll tell you that we've heard from 2 elementaries so far. Unfortunately, both of them scheduled them during graduation rehearsal or graduation itself. And so we did communicate and say, hey, these are conflict times. They said they'd get back to us if they were able to reschedule, but that's something I can follow up on and just see where our elementary schools are with that. But so far, we don't have anything solid for that. Yes.
Does that work for ones that went to schools out of District 11?
Yeah, we will probably only know about the ones that are happening here that from our feeder schools, but if you are interested in that, I just contact the elementary school that your student went to. But one of the things that we try to do, and I know some other neighboring districts do a similar thing, is they'll have their seniors that went to that elementary school just walk through the hall in their cap and gown, so the elementary students get to see them, and it's a big deal for them. They like to see seniors in their cap and gown and just look up to you all, so, yeah. Yes.
I had a son that graduated here last year, and I know for the rehearsal, they didn't have to wear their cap and gown.
Okay.
It's the same this year,
Okay.
last year they didn't.
You know, I imagine if they need to, it would have been on this slide, so I'm going to say no. If I find out otherwise, I will correct that promptly, but, yeah, thank you for that. What else? Yes.
Do you have an end time for rehearsal?
I don't. I know that there's another rehearsal though following it, so I'm sure that we have to be out by a certain time. So let me see if I can find that out. And then when we send out, you know, my hope is to send this, not my hope, I can send this slide to parents with the same communication where we sent the notice for the meeting to happen, so I can do that. And time for rehearsal.
how in the world or where in the world are we supposed to park? Since they decided to make this so much harder, taking it away from Broadmoor. Where are we supposed to park? Any ideas?
So, there is a parking garage, there's some street parking. I know that Mr. Short, who's in charge of graduation, will send out parking directions. So I think most people, I went last year, parked in the parking garage or a few blocks away at most. So it seemed to work okay.
Is there a drop-off point for like elderly folks or folks who can't have mobility issues or?
So the graduation is the same place it was last year?
Yes, the Ed
So
Lawson.
they have handicap parking in the parking garage, and you can drop off. Last year, if you got there earlier, before the graduation started, they had a place where you could drop off. CSPD would allow drop off closer because they block off a certain area for afterwards, just because of the foot traffic for safety. But they do have, CSPD will have places for people to be able to get closer.
Thank you.
How about what we're allowed to take in? I've heard different information, like purses, bags, belongings.
Last year, they didn't allow anything except for medical necessity.
So what do people do with their keys and their wallet?
Keys and wallet with them. Half the families walk back to their cars, or send husbands back to the cars with the purses and bags. The only people allowed to bring bags in were moms that had babies for the diaper bag, and the bags had to be searched. You couldn't take cups in.
So I'll make sure that information gets sent out as well, because I remember reading some things about like small, like wallet size or clear bag, but,
They weren't even doing clear bags last year.
okay.
It was wallets and diaper bags.
I got in last year with a purse, because I took power bars because none of us had eaten that morning, so I took a snack for us.
I'll make sure that goes out in the communication, just so we're all clear.
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay.
That's really tough, even for the kids who are carpooling together or people who don't have their own vehicle or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think those are probably arena rules that we don't necessarily.
Yeah.
Those are wise because they want you to purchase food and drinks from the arena, instead of bringing outside food.
Right.
Okay.
Last year, they had cups lined up outside the front door because people didn't want to walk back to their car to put their Stanley cups back in the car.
Oh, wow.
Or didn't have a car to take it to.
I'd say about a third of those cups disappeared while we were at the graduation.
I'm so glad that the IANS is helping to answer questions. I love this stuff.
Is it true that we'll be seated by GPA?
That, here's what I've heard, is that people graduating with honors will be in an area and they have a different color gown, and then behind that is alphabetical, is my understanding. But again, not in charge of graduation. I'm sorry Mr. Short couldn't be here and then Ms. Jordan had to leave, but that's my understanding, yeah.
The earliest family can go in there and get seats, do you know that time?
I'm gonna write that down and make sure that goes out too. Time for seating.
Feel free to write your board or your superintendent and ask them and then give them your honest opinion about that.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're gonna pull a funny one on this advocate on the last one.
Graduating with honors, like, what does that mean, like, after school?
They're gonna tell us one thing. I think.
GPA, yeah, they do that every year.
That's really good.
What did she ask?
The honors, like how is that determined? It's GPA.
What do you have to have in order to have a different color gown? What's the lowest?
7.5.
Do we put something?
What's the GPA requirement for that, is what she's asking.
Yeah, 3.75 is what I just heard from an audience member, yes. read that, sorry, yeah, I don't know. You know who would know, is actually the person sitting right out here, so. It's based on your GPA at the end of your semester this year, yeah.
So that's what the board voted on April 1st, and you can actually go back and hear that meeting. That was the official number, the official word.
So they did say officially that they were going to announce each student by their grade GPA.
They would be, the 3.75 GPA students
The higher scholars.
would be announced first, included and colored differently. And then for everybody else, 3.74 and lower, it's up in the air. I mean, it's your guess as good as mine as whether they'll be on the board or not.
Let me clarify something though, they are going to be honored as a group. They're not going up and saying, Joe Smith has a 3.83, you know, they're not doing that. They're saying, these are the students that, and it's more of that Latin honor system that was just described, the magna cum laude, summa cum laude, so it's kind of following like a college graduation model. So, any other questions that I can't answer? I'm writing them down though, and we'll make sure we get the information for everyone. I am really happy that you all are here. I hope that you've also taken the time to talk with any teachers. You know, this is kind of a bittersweet moment, the last time having conferences for your senior who's graduating, and so thank you for being here. Look forward to celebrating with you with all the other events happening. I'm going to put this list back up that we have. And again, if you have questions, Ms. Torrens is a good first stop to get some of those answers. And when Mr. Short puts out information about graduation, I'll make sure all these things are addressed and they're written down.
Should parents come to that block tour on the 8th last checkout? Not necessarily.
No, but they don't need to unless you need to pay fines, right? And you're the person with the money. Have tickets for graduation or like has that? No, it's open. As many people can come to that as you want. Thank you, thank you. All right, thanks everyone. Have a great evening. Yeah, that's what you get that recently. I looked in that paper because I'm not. Just want it out. Actually, did you get his report? I have it here. Okay, I'm gonna. Yes, yeah. Oh my gosh, that was all right.
3.927. I sat there playing with it.
So that's awesome.